So I have examples here. Will be fast. As well as VSL. Let me. Okay, this is my. Here we go. This is my incognito traffic formula. When you are selling info products, it's very hard to write sales copy what is in it, because if you say too much, two things happens. I have a question. Hold on. Jason left my head. I have other one here for somebody who win it, but not today. Okay, so talking about it. So when you are selling info products, it is less so for the apps. For apps, it may be actually opposite. But we are selling info products. Essentially, the smaller info product is, like not smaller, impulse. The more impulse product is, less you want to talk about on the sales letter, right? So if you want to write a copy for info product, and you don't want to say what is your info product about, definitely, right? What is your secret sauce inside? You want to discover it. You use the blind copy, and you do it for two reasons. First, I mentioned you don't want to say what's inside, but sometimes even if you mention a part of it, people try to guess. They mostly guess wrong, but it is lowering or killing sometimes your conversion, right? So if I say for this sales letter that this is a special way of getting traffic from Facebook, immediately you tune out, right? Another for this, right? Even if this is a method many people don't talk about, right? So you can kill your conversion even by just mentioning general area what it is about. So in this case, we are using the so-called blind copy method. And I did a lot of prompt aromatics with ChatGPT to get it right. It was not easy. It took me good 2 weeks working with ChatGPT to find the formula which works. I hope it still works, because it worked like last month, but of course some changes. But I think it should work. First of all, because you are working of a product which already exists, right? You are making the sales copy for your course, for your ebook, for example. You wrote the ebook, or maybe you have like a video. You make a training, right, for your people, and you want to sell as a product or as an ebook or as a training, whatever. You have the content. So this case is you already have a content, either spoken or video or text, right? So in this case, I had this here, and I actually had the video, right? I talked about it. I trained people about it before on incognito traffic formula. It was actually one of the training you got for free. Guys, you got this training for free. It is right now in the iApreneur Club member area right now. So you got this as a free training like we are doing right now. But I took this piece of a training because it's good. It is good product on its own, right? So I transcribe this part of our training, and I put it in text file, right? And then what I do, the first step is, please let me know. Bigger. Please let me know what this masterclass is about. Here's the link to transcripts. This is very important step. I was missing this step for so long when I was working on this blind copy. At the beginning, I was trying to tell ChatGPT what my training is about. It was super hard to make it write the copy. It was my first attempt, like first set of attempts, right? Second was I just told it what it is, but with mine word, like bullet points, things like this. Still, ChatGPT put it inside. Few different approaches, and it turns out that if I didn't tell ChatGPT anything, but make it learn it, it works. So if you watch any of my previous training, there was a few trainings where I talked that sometimes we need to act as a coach to ChatGPT. Sometimes we need the opposite. Sometimes we need to pretend we are students, so ChatGPT explain to us, right? So this is the method I use with this one to get results. So I asked ChatGPT what it's about, what known, and it went out, used this ring reader plugin I talked about. It went out, it read it, and it came key points in his own understanding, which is important. Own understanding is very important, meaning what ChatGPT actually understands, right, from this. So I'm seeing what ChatGPT understanding, I'm reading, it was pretty good, right? And I didn't ask to write it yet. Give me 5 pre-headers, headers, and subheaders, the ideas, and Gale-Harbert styles for incognito traffic formula masterclass sales letter. Because I already know about Gale-Harbert, he knows this kind of stuff works great. I didn't ask ChatGPT which copywriter would be best. But the other step here, if you don't know it, if you don't have good feel about copywriter styles, step here would be, like I taught another course, which you have already in member area, is to ask ChatGPT which copywriter would work best. By the way, tip for you to use Apreneur Club member area. If you are looking for tips like I just saw, and you cannot find them because there's so much content, right? Because I'm teaching, the content is increasing. We have AI coach in the right left corner. This is AI bot with custom knowledge base, which is trained on transcripts from this. So you should get pretty good answers of your specific question from iChatbot without actually going into the videos, without watching all videos, trying to find stuff. Ask a bot and actually give me feedback if you found what you were looking for or not. It is very important to improve it, but I think it's pretty good. I was tested it. So if you have this like golden nuggets, what I'm saying that it was before, you can just search for it using AI coach inside the AIpreneur Club member. You should get some answers. Okay, so I asked for those pre-headline, headlines, and sub-headlines. I got some of those. I will not read them. And now, take a look, guys. Which one set of most persuading? See, I cannot spell for, I don't know. It's not persuading for sure, but I like that ChatGPT understands me. Most persuading pre-header, header, and subheaders would Gale-Harbert choose. So I didn't ask it here to give me header, pre-header. I asked give me 5, right, in the style. And then I asked it what would Gale-Harbert choose from those. So they are in the style, and now I want to get one set. And he is tapping in a different part of training around Gale-Harbert or any person. By working so much with ChatGPT, I discovered that even if you're asking about the same person, the entire personality is not accessible for ChatGPT at once. ChatGPT seems to be able to access only chunks of personality. So if I ask to write 5 as a Gale-Harbert, ChatGPT, this is my understanding, this is my take on it. I'm not working for OpenAI, so I don't know. I'm not sure if they know how it works. Maybe they know, probably they know, hopefully. That the ChatGPT is accessing the part of Gale-Harbert definition or data set which is related to writing, right? Creativity, right? Not analytics, more like creativity. But when I ask what would Gale-Harbert choose, it is accessing this analytic part. Or thinking like I should think like Gale-Harbert when I'm choosing. So it's my take, and I get much better result that way. That is using another kind of persona of the same model they have, because they cannot access the entire model. This is my take on it. Don't quote me on it, but this is my take. And I did not really get something, right? Something what I did here. Okay, so sometimes ChatGPT repeating stuff, right? Repeating the same word, actually very often, in pre-header, header, and subheader. If there is some function, some feature, some benefit, you want it to only mention once within the free set, right? In this set, ChatGPT, I mentioned ads in all three parts. Should not happen. Should be only one place. In this case, I told it to put it in pre-header, but usually you want the one, right? That it doesn't have to be pre-header, depending what you do. Here, it agreed to me. Good. Okay. See? And now I have this one here, right? Give me one most persuading set for web page sales copy. Pretend you are Gary Halbert. So I did not relay on this, right? Because first of all, I didn't get those three. I only get one. ChatGPT did not completely did what I asked because I did only repeat one here of pre-header, not of other ones, right? So what I did, I asked again different way. I'm repeating the same from on all my different, it was working. Give me a most persuading set for web page sales copy. So again, channeling the spirits of Gary Halbert, probably accessing some other part of personality model, I guess. We are getting this, right? Those are much better, much better. I used this one actually in my pitch, and I posted this one on Facebook to people to comment me, and I got very good response. So it did work with this one, right? And now I'm done with this, and only now I'm asking to write. And I am asking to write 2,000 word page copy. Not always it is 2,000, but I want to give this number as a bulk figure, right? I read this because it's important. Write 2,000 words web page copy, web page sales copy in Gary Halbert style for the masterclass without revealing what actually is taught inside the course. It is called blind copy. Do not add emoji. It must be curiosity based. Because you have a single response token, it's best that you can give me the sales copy over multiple responses to make sure it is about 2,000, should be 2,000 words. Write in Gary Halbert style. Use pre-header, header, and subheader I chosen, and this transcript of the actual master class. So here's my comment to it. First of all, we are doing a few things. We are asking do not emoji because the ChatGPT is really crazy sometimes with this. We are explicitly saying without revealing what actually is taught inside. And following up, it is called blind copy. I asked once ChatGPT if it knows what's blind copy, and it does know, but I still added it here. So this is very important for blind copy itself. And this is also very important, must be curiosity based. Because a very important part of selling the impulse product is curiosity. This is why you're adding it. And obviously, ChatGPT, assuming it is processing this data, this context that it has, will not be able to write it in one response, but it will try if you not give permission to not do it. So to do it with permission, I'm using this because you have single response token. It's best that you can give me the sales copy over multiple responses to make sure it is about 2,000 words. Good, so permission from me, right? And I still repeat, even it is here, this is this. I call it a Colbert method. I taught this Colbert method first in Midjourney. I don't think other people use it unless they learn from me in ChatGPT. It was method developed for Midjourney, which is simple, more repetition of the same, giving a better weight of the same text, of the same input for the AI. So it was like used for Midjourney. I haven't I haven't seen anybody using it in ChatGPT, and I taught it first time in March, I think, a few months after ChatGPT came out. I discovered myself that if I use this Colbert method with ChatGPT, which is simply repetition of the same, it makes it like more weight, so it will be more in Gary Halbert style in the sense. And I ask it to use pre-header we have chosen because it's important. We work on this pre-header, header, and subheader not just for the website, which is of course important, but to have very strong seed, very strong, like a core focused context of pitch for this sales letter, right? And then I know that ChatGPT by then probably forgot most of this masterclass context. So adding it again, add this transcript to the actual add this transcript of the actual masterclass. So we're taking those already died pitch, pre-header, header, subheader, and the entire masterclass. Absolutely, right? And it's writing entire copy right here. Continue. Because it was we gave permission over many permission. Continue. So I managed to make entire thing almost good. It was almost good, almost perfect, not perfect, but almost good. I used pretty much as it, except what we see right now is important. Is ChatGPT is doing very often, so we need to see this trick. It's prompt acrobatic, but structured, so you don't have to be very creative. The ending of sales copy is not for website as requested, because it was sales letter, but for website, but somehow ChatGPT did not follow our prompt and make it sales letter, like letter, right, with such signature. So what I did, the ending of sales copy is not for website as requested. This does not belong to the website's copy. And I'm giving example, right? For example, what doesn't belong, right? Because to success does not belong on the page, right? You sell. Also, there is no call to action for the buy button. Of course, not the call to action is important, right? First, the ending. Oh, I know why you put this there. Was some error. Right in the Gary Harbor style. Right, and agreed with me. Moment of truth, and it will write not just the last. Take a leap. Write a few different paragraphs. But I want to make sure that it make a good job. And I asked it, I'm not sure which part of your first version you replace. Okay, so this is why was this version there. So this is why I put it there. I didn't remember. Let me show. First version. This I named it because this is why I put it there. I asked ChatGPT to rewrite this, and then I asked ChatGPT to use this to replace original first version, right? So I'm not sure which part of this first version you replace. Name the in-text headline from which I should replace original first version. It is have two different purposes. First is to make ChatGPT realize if made mistake that go over race, which is happening very often. And second, for me, to save my time, so I don't have to kind of review two different versions and replace myself. So first is that keep ChatGPT on race and kind of be coach and check on the student if that did good work. And for me to save time, apologies, blah, blah, blah. Good, right? So you have done. And it was done. I didn't have anything else because this was just a question. It was good job. It answered and it's done. Entire sales letter is done. I did not rewrote it. It is on my sales page right now. Let me show you. And I will show you also on the emails. Don't go away. I will show you emails. I make emails for this. Promotional emails. What is call traffic formula? And you see, or this coupon, let me close it. This is exactly the same headline, I think. I didn't change it. This is exactly the same headline we did here. Where is it? I will not be looking for it now, but it was the same. So essentially, this is our pre-headline, headline, subheadline we did. And this is pretty much, I added this part. Yeah. This is exactly both things we had. This is true, by the way. I added just my results, GIF, right? Just GIF my results or video, I don't remember. What it isn't, the big lie you have been told was a secret sauce. What you get. This is exactly our things from our sales letter here. Let me show you at least some of them. Not secret sauce. What is this? What you will get? Risk is on me. what you can afford. Is exactly those are exactly our headlines of the page. So entire blind copy was written by ChatGPT, and I'm using it in my sales copy right now. And now emails. So what I need blind copy emails in Gary Halbert. I am repeating it again because probably by now ChatGPT weight on using style is much less. Is an email in Gary Halbert promoting is in focus on how I turn, because I knew. Oh, do you see it? Because I knew this headline was best. How I knew it. I try some of those headlines as my post on my timeline. If you scroll on my timeline on Facebook, you will see probably this post and others. And I try this headline get a lot of like a comment me, right? Get access and so on. So I use this one and wants to okay. So this was exactly my post. How I turn Facebook friends into $10,000. Want today's live Zoom training recordings. It was exactly what my post. And if somebody commented me, I was selling them simply. Link was to buy this. It was essentially online was selling on Facebook, right? Different direct sales to this. Also notice this image, which is also saying nothing, right? This is blind copy. And I sold a lot. So now look at emails, and because I was using, I know this works, so I use it as a feed for ChatGPT. Here a subject line, recipients, blah blah blah. I'm doing is looking. I'm just asking to change something, right? Actual change is that access to recording as a part of club. So maybe it was actually this part was not selling because it was part I was selling it as a product. But before I was selling it, I usually give it for free to join Airpreneur Club, this club. So many people who are joining, we are getting free MIFG, most incredible free gift ever, which in this case was this product. They join the club and they see amazing content. They join me over those trainings and they stay in the club member, right? So it was actually for the club, not for the selling yet. I sold it later. Subject, working, and that's it. Guys, this is how you write blank sales copy.